Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more Thaumic Resurgence 2. And I think I might be able to get into Infusion today, kind of. I'm building up to it. Okay, it's still sunny out. Nice. That is good. Think I'm going to grab some of my things that I did make them. I just needed to get them all scanned in. So let me see. Arcane. See, I'm gonna need some of the pedestals. Let's start by grabbing. I'll just grab a lot. I'll actually need one of these. Now, will it be stone? Or will it be brick? Okay, so it's stone. Okay, so I just need the arcane stone. I don't need the arcane stone brick. So that's good to know. I'm just gonna grab a lot of it. Some of this may require some trick placement. I'll also be needing to get several things later that will support this. Some which I already have in the designated area, because I will be doing this on Dangerous Stuff Island. Yes, I'm still calling it that. Because, I mean, what else would you call the place of which I do dangerous thaumaturgy? I mean, anything that risks creating taint will be over here, which isn't too far from my base and not too close either. Okay, right now I have it on animation. You can just stop that by clicking there. Okay, so they're in a pretty tight formation. Maybe it's not a slab. Maybe that's a pedestal. I think that might be... I don't think I needed the slab. I think I just needed the pedestal. Like one of them becomes the pedestal on the inside. Okay, let me put that about here, and I should have enough space. Oh, I haven't actually scanned it yet. Okay. That helps. Thanks, reminder, to let me scan things. Okay. Because this is a special structure, I'll have to click this with Cells Mundus, actually. See, 4 there. Oh yeah, that's in mid-air. So I need to... Oh, it is getting dark out. Let me grab my Cells Mundus. I could... You know, I could check out the wands. That'd be a cool way to start my infusion. Check out the wands from, I think it's Thaumic Readoption. So let's see if I can use a wand to transform this. Because I could definitely use a wand. Okay. Let's see, periphery. It's the last one. Thaumic Restoration, that's it. Novice Wand. Okay, Wooden Wand Core. Novice Wand. I think I still have a crystal of each type, so I think I can pull this off. So we're going classic wand cap style. Okay, so nuggets of alchemical brass. Or can I skip directly to a better wand? Nope, I need the novice wand first. Okay, I thought of that one. No skipping right to a better wand like in the old days. Oh well, so not completely restored, but okay. I'll accept that. So yeah, because I kind of want to do this with a wand, just for old time's sake. So that's 5 of those. I'll need wooden wand core. Just 3 great wood logs. Oh boy, I might be running low on Perditio, So maybe I won't be able to do this. That's a problem. Well, actually, I could recrystallize some, actually. So it's not too big of a problem. I'm not going to worry too much about the amount of this because I have plenty around here. So I'm not going to grab my thaumaturgy robes just to do that part. Though I might consider it. So I'd like to do this slightly fancy, if I can. Slightly fancy, if I can see. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, so I think I need one Perditio crystal. Yeah, I need one Perditio crystal. I need something with Perditio to just give me a slight sliver worth. Just a little bit. I'm not asking for much. So let's grab about 10 of these. And a little bit of classic cobble, because cobble actually has just a little bit of Perditio in each one. So yeah, I'm actually going to grab more of these. Won't actually convert directly, completely, but yeah, I can give it a shot. Okay, so do I have my trusty bucket? Yeah, I do. That's good, because I'm going to probably need to fill my cauldron again. After snoozing, of course. And trying to replenish my my jello. So, yeah, jello snacks, thank you. Apparently there is no Reaper out to get me tonight, which is always supremely ironic with my name. Actually, I think my name was specifically one of the suggestions to rename the mob after 1.13. So so yeah, right now it's still called Phantoms in this version, but very soon that will be over. Because Phantoms are in 1.13, and that guy likes to jump. Sorry, Skyless, but you're threatening to leap into points beyond, and I would not let it happen. Okay, carefully don't cook myself. Because this is one of those times where that is totally a thing. Okay, so a little bit of cobble. Bit of quartz slivers. Wow, I got the Perditio crystal exactly. Did did the entire rest of that convert bad? Maybe did the entire rest go right into flux? I think it did. Nope, nope, nope. I just didn't get it all. But there's Terra Crystal, so I'm good. Okay, I did get those. I did get those. Great, great. So another step towards my infusion, because I want to transform it into its special final shape by using a wand. Because the idea is that you used to be able to use wands to transform magical structures. Like, that used to be how it was done. Got a few prismarine shards from that one. Sweet. So that is kind of the old history, and as we're transitioning into a new era of thaumaturgy, you can still get at least a little bit of that done. So, okay. I think that's still fair. Novice wand. Scan in every way possible. Okay, now I think I'm ready to transform my specially prepared blocks into an actual infusion altar. So let's do this. Infusion time. Oh, hi slime. I see you're kind of, oh yeah, I don't need to, I already have my, oops. I keep forgetting that that's a problem. Don't want to blast my shield, I want to blast them. Not too worried about your stuff right now. Just have a good roasting. Is that a spirit? Okay, now I'm interested in your stuff. Because that ectoplasm is valuable. So, going down here for everything. Just give me everything. Of course, I do need to actually replenish my gelatin after the incident with the sun spirit, so yeah. I mean, it was good food for it. It just didn't turn out quite as I was hoping. But it happens. Of course, anytime that stuff happens, things kind of get a little drawn out at one point or another. Is that all I got? Oh, nope. There's also some of these from the previous Skyless. I thank my monk training for giving me long breath. That is definitely useful. Okay, now that that little interruption's over, let's go ahead and make a transformation. I need to charge it. Okay. So, just notice it said discharge. Portable aura manipulator called one. But can I click with it to do that? I mean, it says 0 discharge, but is it really a problem? Nope. You can use it as is. Cool. Well, that was insanely useful. Okay, so let's put a few arcane pedestals down. I think I'm gonna do kind of semi-classic. I was doing it kind of, it's a big circle arrangement if I can. So I'm gonna start on the diagonals first, actually. So I got a few out there. I'm going to make sure it's about a block away from anything that's part of the altar otherwise. Oh, I just slid around it completely. Monk speed can be tricky when building. This has been noted before. So, yeah, there is that. I only got a couple pedestals left, apparently. Let me look at it. Now, what's it saying for stability? It's saying it's stable. That's good, because this will go unbelievably crazy really fast. So I have my Infusion Alter set up. But there's other things I need to do to really infuse, because Infusion Alters kind of run on a special power source. It's not just the vis in the area. Actually, now that I think about it, I need to check the vis in the area, because there may be a lot of things that's too expensive for this. Okay, what's it saying here? Okay, thermometer, tell me. Okay, I have a 121 vis. So I can't do anything past that point. What was I going to infuse? Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing. I'd like to get up to runic shielding, but my research hasn't gone quite that far yet. I need a couple more theories of arcane fusion. I can get that later on, and that's what I'm working towards. Because I was thinking, if I want to be a proper Thaumonk, then instead of worrying about like arms and armor, I can still do. I can do the monk way, but I can also use accessories which aren't accounted for that. So that means that I can use all these cool thaumaturgy tricks with accessories, as well as like other mods that have accessories, obviously. But I can also like stack all this cool stuff like Thaumic charms, runic shielding from like the old kind of like the old school rings and stuff used to have, and like pile that on, and that'll make me a lot stronger without having to worry about sacrificing my monk abilities. So I think I can really blend this in. Now, the question is, what was I going to infuse? The verdant charms. I don't need to be fed, which is the sustainer. The life giver helps you to regenerate as well. The verdant heart charm helps you cure poisons and afflictions, but also has other things it does whenever you give it something special. Okay, so it's not a vis cost in this version. That's nice to know. It's solely based on like having your special aspects nearby. and that's usually done through jars. So we're getting into jarred stuff again. Okay, so this is happening. Okay, did I discover? I have a theory. Oh yeah. Whenever I was doing my theories to get the ones for infusion to get as much progress as I have in between, I also got a theory of artifice, so I can actually get the lamp of growth research, which is nice. I just need to grab myself a bone meal. So I'll do that whenever I'm on my run back the other way. But what I really need is alchemy work, because I need to fill up these warded jars. So I'll need as many of these as possible. Okay, it doesn't take any crystals, but it does take glass panes and any kind of wooden slab. A little bit of this, but not much. Of course, labels are pretty good, because they'll, after you've already got it type in, it'll kind of guarantee that aspect goes towards it, because it kind of locks it in. And so I'll need to jar some stuff. Now, at first I'll need to use pipes, but the thing that I was going to go towards before, the pipeless system that's also kind of pipeless and wireless, these take some infusion, if I remember right. Or at least they take a lot of oomph. Oh wait, these don't? Okay, that's good. I think I still have the crystals for it, so I might be able to make these and do that off the bat. Because what you can do is, as long as you as long as you basically melt stuff down for their aspects, then these advanced ascension transports can be used to get those directly, like, to and from jars without having to worry about, say, things like piping. So this is why I like this version of Thaumcraft the most so far, is you can go pipeless. Piping is always a plumbing nightmare, and best avoided by anybody who doesn't click with plumbing. So I just decided I'm going to stay away from that. And if I do have a plumbing solution that works, I don't want people complaining about my about doing it some way or another that I could have. And I'm going, nah, I'm just going to do it this way because it works. So I'm going to avoid all that together by doing this kind of solution. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to prep these as much as I possibly can. And I think they're EMCable, which makes things so much better, because I think it factors in vis and aspects when creating things. So that means once you've made one, you don't have to worry about possibly tainting the environment again. Like, yeah, these have EMC values. So I need filling and I need emptying. And I'll also need warded jars for various things, and I'll need to complete that other thing, because I have multiple lines of research I'm doing, and I'm just going to make progress wherever I can, because every time you take a step, it can give you something else. And, you know, actually, I don't even need to worry about that, because I already have a bone. So, yeah. Lamp of Growth, thank you. Thank you. Because there is something else that goes off Lamp of Growth research. Do I have? No, I don't have any of those left because I used it up on Lamp of Growth. Oh well, that's fine, because I think the other thing was growing better plants somewhere. I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it? No, wait. It was rustic thaumaturgy. Because this was about growing these things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to discover it, which means I had to, you just, do the research. So, yeah, now I can apparently farm cinder pearls in some way. Cinder moat seeds. Yeah, that takes infusion. so everything goes to infusion, okay? So I'm completing like 3 in a row. Does this take it? Oh yeah, you better believe it. Growing, making shimmer leaves. Shimmer petal bulb. It just, holy goodness. I think I'd rather use EMC for my shimmer leaf, thank you. Tin Vishroom. Sorry, have not found enough of those yet. Let's just brew. Oh, that was autocomplete. Sweet. So that was nice. Okay, I have lots of things completed or having an addendum in an awful hurry. So that is cool. That's one of the reasons why I wanted Lamp of Growth so much, is I'm going, yeah, I know there's research in there somewhere. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go back to alchemy and these things. So I need a filler and I need an emptier. So I'll need brass and iron plates, an alchemical construct, and a dispenser. Okay, I'm up for that. In fact, I'll turn that in. Turn that in. Turn that in. Thank you, thank you. I did scan you, right? Okay. That I remember I don't need. Those are extra. These I can just turn in until I need to actually infuse something with more components. Okay, so I had a lot of things I didn't entirely need. By the way, these things are actually pretty cool what they do, so at some point I'll try them out, which they're awesome. Apparently they can actually turn chunks into slime chunks. That's something I always needed. Oh yeah, I was planning on doing something with a sign, but I found out I already did it, so never mind. Okay, so I need iron. Well, actually, I can just do plates. So brass plates, I need about. Actually, I just needed 2 of those, and I needed 2 of iron. I needed an alchemical construct, and I needed a furnace. Okay, so let's do this. How much was it for this recipe? Was it... Wait, did I do that right? Air, aqua, 100. Let's see, iron plates, brass plates. Oh, it's a dispenser, not a furnace. Eee. They look so much alike sometimes. Okay, do I have a dispenser in here? Because I think I did need one for research at some point. Yeah, I had to scan something that could shoot projectiles, because I was doing that to get my automated crossbow research. That's a thing, by the way. 95 vis. Okay, that's cause for I need to grab my armor. So yeah, I'm gonna go over here for a second and grab my thaumaturgy stuff. So I'm gonna be temporarily a little slow because I'll be technically at normal speed, and as a monk, you're just very quick. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a difference. That's kind of important. Okay, filling Essentia Transfuser. I needed you so much. Getting so many observations from that, just pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, that's something that's complicated enough where I don't want to have to do that every time. Wait, how did you get over there? Phantom image. That was kind of weird. Um, okay. Ignore that. Visual glitch that does absolutely nothing. Uh, okay, now how much for the emptying one? Because I'll need a hopper. So same stuff, but I'll need a hopper instead of a dispenser. Do I have hoppers already made? Because that's something important. Oh yeah, that's right. That comes through in the research once in a while. Where it's one of those things that's like you can expend this item to continue this research in an easier way. I think it gives you a pretty good chunk of artifice every time you find one of those. So if you're looking for artifice and that comes up, then yeah, you're going to be making a lot of progress in a hurry whenever you decide to go through an entire hopper. Okay, that restored pretty fast, so that I am really eating through the aura around here. Like seriously. At least that gives me some good stuff. Okay, so I have one that empties and one that fills. Now, there is a pretty big difference between them. The emptying one draws Essentia from jars and places them within various receivers. So basically, for every jar I have that I'm going to be needing aspects in for infusion, I'm going to need an emptying Essentia transfuser somewhere around. And it'll basically draw that out. Or at least I have to have that nearby, and it'll kind of relay it. The other thing is the filler. It can take it out of a network or other source and transport it to jars. But you also have to worry about which direction they're facing. So that is something special as well. So I'm going to have to break stuff down and jar it. This is where the jars come in. Because I need glass panes and I need any kind of plank. Question is, do I have glass panes lying around maybe? Oh, I totally need to take this armor back off and get back into monk mode, because until I need to do that again, I'm going to be running slow. Ish. Again, normal speed is something that once you've been monk, you don't want to go back to. So get monked and enjoy it. Okay. So so I'm making progress towards infusion. I'm not there yet. Okay, minerals. Do I have... Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I had 14 glass panes lying around. That makes things way easier. See here. Let me just try a little... Do I have an oak slab? Oh, yeah. That works. This is just beautiful. I think... I'm trying to remember what I needed glass panes for before. Was it something like this? Or not? Because I don't remember actually making these before. I mean, I could have. Okay, seeing how it said new recipes added, I'm believing no. See, did I? Well, it says learned. So why won't you scan? Why do you not scan? Oh well, I'll need a lot of these, so I'll just click a stack. It'll just last me for a while. So whenever I need any more, I'll just draw it from here. So what all do I have? Alienus, Spatio, Modus, Ordo, Bricantatio. Okay, so I have some good ones already bottled, and I can transfer those to a jar. So if I need any specific aspect that I have enough of on these, that will make it very convenient. But for some of the stuff that I'd like to actually infuse, I don't think so. So there is that. Like even the thing from, you see, I think it was from Thaumic Restoration. Yeah, the crystal infuser. This thing requires its own infusion a bit, but it doesn't require anything super heavy. But I think the most I had of any file already is like 3 of them, and they're only stored 10 each. So I'm definitely gonna have to process stuff. Yeah, if that was Modus, I wouldn't have enough. So needing 32. Now, unfortunately, I don't think you get a discount on aspects, so yeah, you only get it on this cost, so there's that. Okay, so be able to do this, I'm going to need to set up for... Is this thing going to let me... No. I just seem to have this thing of wanting to have that Thaumic toast. It just sounds delicious. But every time I try, it doesn't let me actually get it. I'm not sure if it's really bugged or not. So it could just be kind of bugged. Hi, giant slime. Please ignore me, because I'm going to be doing some things. Okay. So let's take a filler. And you know what? I think I need to alter this landscape just slightly for this occasion. Because I think I need it extended right in front of the machine in a different direction. So Monk Flight, you are about to be super useful. This is going to look a little weird, but it has a reason. It's called I need to put stuff in jars. And preferably a lot thereof. Okay, so the filling will be smacked onto the side here. So whenever it processes it should just kind of fling stuff over. Emptying, I'll probably use that whenever I actually get to the actual infusion. So there's that. Oh. I have some captive aspects already. So if I were to just throw you on the side, would you, are you draining? Looks like it. Oh wow, that was fast. It did it. I think I missed the effect, but the effect looks pretty cool. If you could see it in time. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There you go. Sweet. Okay, so I'm already getting some aspects in. And once you have an aspect in a jar, you can pick up the jar easily and just take it around that way. So they act as portable tanks for one aspect at a time. Okay, I've got 4 different aspects already jarred. Not much each, but this also allows me to kind of, I mean, I can kind of get up to 4 aspects from something just because of how I've got this stacked. So I got 4 of these arcane alembics. So anything with up to 4 different aspects, I can just completely isolate. I can also get more of these. So if I have a more complicated item like, you know, those just don't have aspects. That's very weird. Okay. I mean, I understand this as to why it does not have aspects. But some of these other things are going really. Like, look at this. This has like 7 different aspects. So let's just say that that's close to the limit. Let's just say I get myself a couple more, or rather 3 more arcane alembics. And I'm basically making it where something really complicated doesn't overwhelm the system. See, what's the most complicated thing in terms of aspects that I have? See, that has like 6. That has about 7. Has 6. That does not have them. Has about 5. That has about 7. I'm not sure if 7's the limit or not. That also has about 7. So I'm getting a vibe here that says about 7 aspects is how much I'm going to be needing for like a while. So let's just grab some of these. How do you even do that? How does that even work sometimes? I'll grab one more just in case. So let's overkill it by 1 on purpose just in case later on I find something that has more aspects. Because that was just a quick scan of things. That's not me going through like my inventory of stuff I've scanned into my system and just seeing what has the most in terms of variety of aspects. Because that's what I'm really trying to figure out, is what has the most variety of aspects. So let's stack more of these on. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. I think it will get all the way up. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of what I'm thinking that it'll probably be able to do. So yeah, so let's look at that recipe for one of these things that I'm going to actually infuse. The crystal infuser itself would be cool because it'll make certain types of infusions better. So in fact, let's go for this. Like, I need a lot of Aurum, I need Ordo, Potentia, Precantatio. I think I may have a good portion of that in there. So it is possible. Yeah, I have like 6 Precantatio and I don't have enough overall. So I'm still going to have to dissolve items to feed this thing. So is there anything that has that in there? In fact, I'm wondering where that mod went that's supposed to be Thaumic Calculator. It's supposed to let me figure out these sorts of things. But I'm not sure what research I need for that. It'd be nice to know. I mean, is it in fundamentals? Because it would sound like it would be something in fundamentals, but it's not. Because I've looked around and I have not seen a Thaumic Calculator. No, it's not hiding in anything. Wait, what was that again? Sanity checker. Might want to make that at some point, actually. Because I have taken on some warp, so that is something I'm going to have to do. Let me see. I would like to infuse something but at the same time, not sure if I have anything in particular to work out here. Headband of Clarity. Cognitio Vacuous Vinculum? Yeah, I might have to plan this more out in between episodes, actually, because this can be kind of a complicated operation, kind of simple after a while in a way. But, yeah, the Headband of Curiosity would be a good one, because what it does is it takes a certain amount of your experience, which I will earn a lot of over time, because it is literally raining enemies on me, and it gives me aspects of inspiration. Like, I may get, like, observations for free, and I might get possibly even like progress towards theories. So this would be a really good thing to have, and it's one thing I'm planning on trying to get. And I think I still have an open head slot. Like, I don't think I have anything in that slot. So yeah, the charms occupy charm slots, which are special. I will have to start charging some of this stuff up. Actually, that brings up a pretty good question. Do I have that recharging thing around here somewhere? Is it not an artifice? I don't think it's an artifice. I think it might be an oromancy. Recharge pedestal. Yeah, that's what I need. I think I remember actually making this already. I think I just don't actually have it active. But in case I don't, this is still entirely doable because I might need to recharge items. And so after the initial infusion, I will need to charge stuff. Yeah, this is going old and new at the same time really fast. Okay, my slime is processing nicely. Or rather, my gelatin. There's always room for jello. I always got spaces for it. The thing is, do I have, or do I already have it, like... Okay, I do have it. Nice. So I may have to start using it. Did I already have one in here? Nope. I would have stored it there if I did. Okay, so I can use this to charge these things up, some of which may need it more than others. But I'll have to remember that I'm going to keep that around. Because I'm going to need that pretty big. In case you're wondering, earlier I had to do some debugging with stuff, so yeah, I had to alternate mode a lot. But I make all my actual important progress in survival, so yeah. Okay, so I won't need that immediately because I don't have anything that I think the charge actually matters. Like this I can just click with stuff and I don't actually use up the charge. So I don't think I need to worry about the charge of it right now. But some of the other things I'm going to want from my infusion, I'm going to definitely need to charge. That reminds me, how's my... Oh. I can actually make advanced Foki if I can make an advanced... Which I'd need to infuse. Okay. I'm getting a pattern here that I need to do some planning around what I'd like some of my initial infusions to be, because this is going to get there in a really quick hurry. This one I can actually just complete, because having projectile is going to be really necessary. A sticky projectile. Things need to be just a sticky projectile. Huh. I'll have to ponder what that's supposed to be to get that research done. Okay, and now I need more hermits. Okay. I may have to do some I may have to do some serious planning in between about what I'm going to do with this. But at least I have my Infusion Alter actually set up, and I also have the ability to fill my jars without having to worry about piping. So I just need to plan what items I need to tear apart and how many jars I can, because that thing has a range of about 16. So I have to be able to place them in an arrangement, probably just stacked on top of each other actually, and then I should be able to transport them down, get the thing infused. So it's going to be a bit of a setup that you're probably going to see next time, because I definitely want to plan this out in between and do some good infusions, because there's some great options of what to infuse here, but I'm a little caught in between them because I have some. Well, the Cloud Stepper Ream's not as big of a deal because I'm a monk. The Headband of Curiosity is, that's just such a must. I think I'm going to definitely go for it. I'm going to figure out what all items I can use to really get a significant amount of, well, aspects. Now, the thing about it is there's one little extra part of planning. You have to kind of have some extra jars for certain things because the old jars used to have a limit of 64 in terms of how much of an aspect they could hold. The new ones can hold up to 100. But this item here takes 150 of one aspect, so that's going to mean that I'm going to have an extra jar that I'm just going to have kind of as extra spillover, but also actually useful for this infusion. Oh, I can complete this. Nice. Okay, so that's a thing in a hurry. Yeah, and again, lots of useful stuff seems to want me to actually have infusion. Uh, okay. And a couple for that one rather than just one. Okay. So again, I have to plan what I'd like to infuse. Like the elemental tools, a lot of these are really cool classics. Uh, Even just using Sword of the Zephyr is nice, although I have alternatives for a lot of these now, especially if they're Lycanite's weapons. That's just awesome. Infusion enchantment is pretty cool, but the main thing about infusion enchantment is that it gets you runic shielding, which is even more important, and that's what I really want. So I'm just gonna do some research in between and a lot of planning. So I have stuff to do again. For now, I guess it's time for me to be signing off. So hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody.